Welcome. It seems as if the West Indies team is using Kemar Roach. You know when somebody use somebody, oh, we don't want you, but we can't do any better comeback. They are using Kemar Roach. And Sammy, oh, here we go again. I'm calling Sammy name. Mile Basco. Sammy, wow. What about your data-driven plan? You remember when Sammy came out and dropped Kevin Hodge? And after they said that he's using data-driven, what about your data-driven? They are in New Zealand. People are gonna bring up these things, you know. The West Indies, they are confused, you know. They are confused. I'm telling you, I'm gonna look at the West Indies squad, test squad in New Zealand. By the way, I don't like this squad. I believe, and a lot of people already said it, that is a anyway, meet me on the other side. Oh, you do welcome. Thank you. Island of Sport, we look at things different. And I'm gonna go back with memories and come up and show you how Sammy and Mile Bascombe is using Kemar Roach. And not only that, they are also mixed up and confused. I'm telling you, I have it here right before me where they said Kemar Roach is done. They're moving on. Well, then what is Kemar Roach doing in New Zealand? You know why Kemar Roach is in New Zealand? You don't know why? Because the two Josephs are out. You don't know that? Because the two Josephs are out. Shamar Joseph and Aldari Joseph is out. They are injured. So what they do? They go, they swallow their pride and say, gee, oh my God, we have to go back to Kemar Roach. And Kemar Roach, as the goodly gentleman who want to play test cricket, who want to play, he accept the call. If Shamar and Azari was fit, Kemar Roach would be gone. They disrespect him. I'm telling you, let us look at it. I'm looking at Kemar Roach first, and then we're going to look at Hodge. Hodge is in New Zealand. We're going to look how Sammy disrespect them. You know. Listen. All right? So an article, people, these are not my words. These are words of Bascombe and Sammy. So an article came out June 23, 2025. And I feel like I'm going to read all of it. I'm going to cover it to show you. The headline was, Roach, listen to the headline, you know. Roach not in win this plan going forward, says Bascombe. Mile Bascombe said that. Listen, that was the headline. Okay. It's head here, and I'm reading. Cricket, I'm reading, you know. Cricket West Indies director of cricket, Mile Bascombe, has revealed that veteran pacer Kemar Roach is not in the West Indies plans for the future. I'm reading. The 36-year-old Barbadian was not included in the 16-man squad to face Australia. You remember that controversy when he was left out of the Australia series when Australia came in the Caribbean? In a 3-match test series with ball off on Wednesday. Yes, at Kensington. Okay. And they go on to say along with regular fast bowlers, and let's leave out that part. I want to reach the part where Bascombe is speaking. Alright. So he said, listen to this, you know. I'm reading again. Speaking in a recent interview on QFM Dominica, Bascombe said while Roach had made a tremendous contribution to West Indies cricket, he believed now was the best time to move on. I'm going to quote what Bascombe said now. People, I'm going to quote, I'm telling you, they are confused. This is the disrespect to Kemar, you know. If Shamar and Aldari was there, he would never be in New Zealand. And I'm telling you, listen to this, what Bascombe has said. Listen to this. He said himself and head coach Darren Sammy had spoken with Roach about their plans to move forward without him. Kemar, I'm quoting now. These are the words of Bascombe. I'm quoting, not my words. I'm not quoting. This is what he said. Kemar has been excellent for West Indies, and we had the conversation with him, and we spoke to him, and we let him know the direction that we wanted to go. It was no slight on what he has done for West Indies cricket, but again, we are planning World Test Championship 2027 and to 2029, and at some point we have to be able to really put down some markers that we are planning for the future. Bascombe said, listen now, it wasn't the easy. I'm quoting him, you know. These are his words same way. It wasn't the easiest of conversation to have, and it's difficult in one breath to tell someone that you're moving on. But in the same breath, try to get them to understand that it's no slight on their contribution to West Indies cricket. But I said, I just wanted to ensure that we had that conversation out of respect for what he did. So myself, the head coach, the head coach, we were part of that discussion. But I think that at some point we had to move on, and at the start of a new test champion is as good as time as any, he added. End of quote. End of quote. People, then why is Kemar Roach in the squad to New Zealand? These are strong words, you know. They are move on. They're done with him. They throw him away. Why? Kemar Roach was coming off a series that he got some wicket, and you left him out of the Australia, but you're bringing him now to New Zealand. Why? Because of Alzari and Shamar. And you disrespect the man. You disrespect the veteran. You disrespect the man. You disrespect the man. Both of you. Let us look now at data-driven Sammy. You remember when Sammy came out, when he took over the job and he said he's using data-driven? We're going there, man. We're going there. We're going there. Going there. Listen to this. I'm reading again. This article came out June 23rd. Yes, same day. June 23rd. And it's entitled, Sammy says win this team selection driven by data. Data. Right. West Indies head coach Darren Sammy has maintained that his team selection is driven by data and not emotion, and that he has no bias towards players from any region in the Caribbean. All right. There were two particular players they were looking at, and I'm gonna read now. The 26-year-old Athanaze has played 13 tests and scored 627 runs at an average of 25.08 with 4 half-centuries. While Hodge, 32, has scored 556 runs in 11 tests at an average of 25.27 with 1 century and a half century. Right? While both players featured in the last test series against Pakistan at the time, in January, Sammy explained that their recent performances did not merit them a place in the West Indies 15-man squad. That was against Australia. Listen to what Sammy said now. I had the analysis. I had the analysts dive into the top 3 teams in the world and the different batting positions. What the best of the top 3 are doing in those different positions, the role they are playing, and then we compare them to ours. During the last Test World Championship, Kevin, I think, scored 500 runs at an average of 25. And Sammy went out to that's Sammy speaking. I'm speaking again, I'm quoting him. If there is one thing you know me about, coming from Small Island, from St. Lucia and so on, yeah, that is neither here. Right? So end of quote, leave it. Sammy was basically saying these players average 25. So he's not putting them in the Australia field. At that time, you know, after the and Kevin are just having a good look running. Then why are they in the test series to New Zealand? The average don't move. The average is 25. The average don't move. The average don't move. I'm telling you, I go and look at the average same way, same way. The average do not move. Coverage, Hodge average is the same 25.27, round 556. He don't play any test match when Sammy drop him at that time again. That he don't come back again and play any test. So why you carrying him now? Sure. People, sorry for wasting his cricket sometimes, you know. I'll be honest with you. He just playing, you know, just playing. Yeah. And based on the squad, a lot of persons are saying that it's 3-0. They are saying that the squad not ready. Another thing again, Sammy said he dropped Katy Perry from he dropped him because they don't Australia New Zealand is not taking spin. Warwick is the vice captain. What Warwick ball? People, well, I tell you, the bowling attack is Jaded Bill and Roach we have to depend on. You know, the batting, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's see what happens. I'm not, you know, let's see what happens. But I'm just pointing out the foolishness that West Indies for data driven. When you just take job, Kemar Roach is done. Kemar Roach, yeah. See it. You just 3 players you draw back for. See you. Take care. We'll talk. We'll talk.